What's going on, y'all? It's the Island Rixx. You know, I tried to make a video with my phone, but it just wouldn't work. So I was just like, okay. I tried to make it work. I tried to uh, put it on the internet, but so I recorded an entire video and it still didn't work. So I was like, hella pissed, but it's cool. But my nephew, shout out to my nephew J Man, Jaden. He told me to do blogs. I should start doing blogs and start talking. So I felt like, you know what? I was like, he right. I wasn't really like, I wasn't sold on it. I was like, nah, I ain't gonna do it. But my nephew, I love my nephew, man. I always look to the next generation. I had conversations with them because, these are the future. And as much as we, as far as like, I think people scared to grow mentally, and this is what everyone is like. Millions of people, like, we're in a digital age right now, so we gotta take advantage of opportunities. And I just wanted to touch on a few topics. Um, like hold on, let me make sure I put because I want to know if my camera cut off or not. I want to make sure it's enough. I want to be able to see myself. You know, so if it cut off, I'd be able to know if it cut off or not. But back to what I was saying, as far as like me, as far as like just being different, thinking outside the box, you gotta grow mentally. You gotta grow mentally. You can't grow physically, but like when you get to a certain age, but you know, um, you gotta be able to grow mentally, and that's why I, always, I'm always thinking different. I'm always thinking outside the box, and it's crazy that you get so much. I get so much criticism. Like people say, "Man, you got it easy. You got it so easy. You don't got kids. You don't have this." But at the same time, it's the hardest part is like mentally because I don't smoke. I don't drink. I don't run into these things. When I have a problem, I probably jog. I go jogging for at least like 30 to 45 minutes and exercise. I love to do that, um, but as far as like, you gotta be strong mentally, and you know, I do see things sometimes I want, but it's a lot of sacrifices that I make, and I want to be great, so I look up to the great, so I just want to be great, and I just like make certain sacrifices that other people wouldn't make, and a person be like, man, I can live in your shoes, or I could, like, man, I wish I was in your shoes, but no, I think a lot of people, if they was in your shoes, if people was in your shoes, 9 times out of 10 they would end up in the same position. If they're hurting or in pain or anything, they end up in the same position because they don't think the way you think. And the way I think is just like different because I feel like, I approach it like, I always use the grace like Floyd Mayweather. He'd great to me, and he'd go in the ring and slip punches and, slip punches all the time, and, he be like, I gotta live years beyond this, beyond boxing, and that's how I approach life. I feel like my kids, when I have kids, when I decide to have kids, I want them to be taken care of. I don't want them to have it hard. A person who say, oh, well, we had it hard back in the day, so I'm not gonna make it easy on you. My parents didn't make it hard on me. Those are just people who want to pay back the kids for the struggles that they had. They want them to have. They want something that's like saying, uh, oh, I don't have this in life, so you don't have it. That's basically what they saying. Like, I don't have this, so you shouldn't have it. If I'm not doing good, then you shouldn't doing good. You shouldn't do good. That's basically what they say. And I don't want that to be the case. Especially for my kids. When I decide to have kids, I don't want them to grow up and have it hard. I want them to have it easy. You want to say like there's just opportunities that we have. I don't think it's that you have it, that we have it. Well, it becomes easier, and that's a great thing. It's not a bad thing. It's a great thing. People criticize Kobe for taking so many shots, but the crazy shots. I thought about this though. The crazy shots that Steph Curry take, Kobe took them same crazy shots, but it was just that his form was Kobe. Of course, form was different. So it's a domino effect for Jordan to take all them shots. Because people want to take a shots like Jordan was taking shots. And then it's a domino effect that you had Kobe to take those shots, to take the risk. And then Steph Curry comes along and then Steph Curry take those shots. So that just comes with being great. And, it's a domino effect. So when Steph Curry retires, and then the next person going to come and take shots like that. And it's going to make it easier. They're making it easier and easier. And LeBron was one of the people who has helped making it easier for the next generation, So It's nothing wrong with that. You know, it's nothing wrong with it being easy because that's how it is. If you look back in the days, let's go back to like beginning of time where they had to hand wash their clothing. And when they hand wash their clothes, they had to put it outside and hang them, let them, you know, hang outside to dry. But now you got it where you could just throw the clothes in, take them to the laundromat, throw them in the washing machine, and they do it for you. You know, you don't have to you don't have to do the dishes no more. You can just throw them in the dishwasher. You know, things become easier. Would you say the technology, as far as like trying to find a criminal, is easier now than it was back then, and it's going to be easier in the future? You know, because it takes for somebody to do something with technology. They take it and they critique it. They say, okay, I'm gonna do this different, and they pick up on it. Like the person who made YouTube is a genius. You know, the guy, I think his name Chad Hurley. Chad Hurley is a genius. You know, he made YouTube like where people could learn how to make eggs. People could learn how to do everything. You know, so you know the guy who created YouTube was a genius, man. And you know, we do have a lot of opportunities, and everybody like, you know, me and my cousin had an argument the other day. He was like, oh well, you know, you can't use the internet. You can't use the internet. We gotta push the radio. We gotta do this. We gotta do that. And how can a person say that if a person be on Facebook all day? If you're on Facebook and saying that the internet don't matter, then that sounds crazy because this is what all your people are. Everybody's walking around with their hand, the phone to their face. You see what I'm saying? Like everybody's walking around with the phone to their face, so they're looking at something that's on the internet. So how can you say that? So that you know, it's biased opinion. So once you learn how to all the people out there, once you learn how to get through biased opinions, man, you'll be able to maneuver in life, you know, and and just stay focused out there, man. Like just make sure y'all stay focused. You know, I'm appreciative of everything that's happening, and I try to continue to grow. That's why I go talk to the younger generation, my niece, my baby niece. I go talk to everybody, you know, because they're the ones they're the future. So the direction that I try to head towards is like the future, and goes, you know, to where the direction that they going and what they like and what they want to do. So I continue to talk to them and see what they like and what they think I should do, you know, to try to help get myself to the next level. And I still listen to older people, like I listen to them, and I'm trying to think of some stuff that I'm missing because I don't want to miss nothing, but I can always do another video, of course. But I'm gonna upload this, man. I thank everybody out there, man. Please follow me. Please subscribe to my channel. This is a blog channel that I'm doing. So just try to bear with me. Like I said, it's a blog channel. Please go follow my other channel, The Island Rixx, where I make my music. I put pain into my music, and you know I love to make great music, man. That's just what I love to do, and I just want to make it easier for the next generation and make it easier for the kids coming up, because you know I don't want them to get up working for nobody, having to put on clothes, you know, work clothes, and have somebody tell them what to do. You see what I'm saying? It's like slavery, you know, like it's like slavery. If you think about, if you really pay attention to what's going on, man, it's just like I don't want for my kids to get up and be like somebody telling them, oh, you gotta take those earrings out, or you can't look like this, you can't talk like this, you can't think like this. No, it should be as much freedom as possible. It's all about being free. It's like we back on the plantation, and what I notice is you gotta just capitalize off of everything in life, because if you don't, then you know you're just gonna be stuck. So that's what I wanted to say. You know, I'm gonna touch on some more subjects, and you know I'm gonna start doing these blogs. I wasn't really like keen to doing these blogs, but you know I'm gonna just talk about, you know, just what's going on daily and the update, and connect y'all with, you know, my life and what I do and what I go through, and just overcoming every obstacle. So like I said, follow my channel, my music channel. Go follow The Island Rixx. When you type in The Island Rixx on YouTube, the channel, you see me with the vest on, with the praying hands. Follow that channel. Go subscribe to that channel. Please subscribe me. You know, go subscribe to The Island Rixx, because I'm gonna keep it honest with y'all. You know, I'd rather be loved for telling the truth than to be hated for, you know, than to be loved for lying. You know, like that's just me. Did I say that right? I'd rather be loved for telling the truth than to be liked for lying, or however the saying go. Just follow me, please, on Instagram Just go follow the Island Rixx on Instagram, and Instagram the Island Rixx, Twitter the Island Rixx, and Facebook the Island Rixx. Everything the Island Rixx. Just follow me. Hey, I appreciate you.